Oh boy. Oh boy, what's up everybody? It is a Blue Drake and
Gotcha.
today
Okay, you're doing. We all gotta move. We gotta move. The
we're
fans
we're
are
gonna
lined
be
up. The doors are almost open.
look,
This
I don't care.
is EA.
I'm gonna do my bit. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Dillard? Today we're gonna be checking out the E3 announcement of I don't care about I mean he's a cool guy, but we don't care about what he's gonna say, right? We know what he's gonna say. He's just doing the normal stuff, just hyping this stuff up. But what's gonna happen today? Is there gonna be something about Battlefield? Is there gonna be something about the new Titanfall? Please! Please, God! Please, Titanfall 3! Please! 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 That's what I want. What do you all want? Please tell me what you all want. Oh, hey, I know this guy. I know this guy. Oh, hey, I know him.
Great, Adam Rank. Quickly, what does Madden 20 have for us?
Gameplay, Greg.
Okay, I meant quick, but not that quick.
Okay, well, we've got an exclusive first look at gameplay. We've got a
Titanfall 3. Titanfall 3, what's up, Leo? How you doing, dude?
We got Patrick Mahomes throwing sidearm. We got some Deadeye thing. We got Ray.
Too long. Now Freeman, Hardy, Battlefield 5 news.
We've got loads of it. Brand new maps and of course some new updates.
Titanfall 3.
And even more surprises
Titanfall.
at the end when we reveal
No
Titanfall
spoilers.
3.
Freeman, you might want to touch yourself
Tit-
up too. Golden
Titanfall
Boy,
3.
We're back to you. FIFA 20, talk to me.
FIFA dropped their reveal trailer this morning announcing Volta Football. Later today, I'll have all the new details on FIFA 20 and some very special guests will give you even more info on Volta.
Titanfall
That's
3.
good. Also, you should call your mom more often. I mean, it has nothing to do with FIFA 20, but it's just good advice for you and everyone watching. Okay, now, Julia, you're
What?
also hosting The Sims.
No.
Tell me what you've got in 3 words.
Brand new
Everybody spam
Unreal.
Titanfall 3. Spam
3
Titanfall
words.
3.
Win me back by telling me what you have in store for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Why are you asking me? It's your show.
Right, we have 15
But
minutes of exclusive,
Titanfall-
never before seen gameplay, and I am so excited to sit down with Vince, Stig, find out all about this Star Wars game.
I love
But
you too,
ladies and
Ivan.
gentlemen, this is it. We are mere minutes away, folks. This is your last chance. Grab that drink, grab a snack,
Titanfall
adjust your
3.
chair to the perfect degree you want, because EA Play starts soon.
Titanfall 3.
This is it.
Please.
I
Please,
think we
Titanfall
organize
3.
better. You're doing a great job brewing. All right, you take 5. Playing
Are they
God,
doing this outside
you
this
Oslo.
year? What's happening? I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Oh, yeah, there we go. 12 minutes. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I love how they do a countdown and they're like, it starts at 9:30 PT. Oh, wait, no, that is... It would. Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. Never mind. I'm tired. Whatever. Screw you guys. What's up, everybody? It is... You know who the fuck I am, man. I'm gonna get demonetized now. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's me. It's me, fam. And today, E3 is kicking off. Now, look, here's the funny thing. I'm actually going to E3 this year. I haven't gone... I don't know if it's been 1 year or 2 years that I haven't gone. I went for like 3 years in a row. And then I realized, why the hell do I keep going to E3? Because I always seem to... Things seem to be way better when I'm at home, and then I just do live commentary on the E3 now. But this time I'm trying to play the best of both worlds. My plane leaves on Monday, so I'm going to be there with hopefully everybody else that's going to be going. So if you guys are going, hit me up, fam. But I stayed specifically so we could bro time and hopefully watch the hopefully not too cringy press announcements. But dude, I got to be real, man. The cringe is part of what makes it good. All right, the cringe is what makes it good. Like seriously, let's be real. Now, I don't know what you guys are looking forward to most, but 100% I'm looking forward to Titanfall 3. Now, y'all are gonna be like, Blue Drake, Titanfall 3 hasn't been announced yet. Fuck that! All right, I don't give a shit. I want Titanfall 3, goddammit. Okay, so there better be some like surprise announcement or something, or I'm gonna be mad. Be hella mad. Apex is doing good. Why can't you just have update Apex Legends to have mechs? That's all you gotta do. Everybody would freak out. You know this. You know this, EA. Like, goddamn. So anyways, that's what I'm looking forward to. I don't know what you guys are looking forward to. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. But I'm gonna ask you anyways because I want to be engaging and I want to be a good streamer. I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit. I want to be a good streamer. Now, Battlefield 5. I know they're talking about new maps and whatnot. I'm not really sure if I care about that either. Battlefield 5 is okay. The Battle Royale for Battlefield 5 is actually the best Battle Royale I've ever played. But that's not saying much because, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Battle Royale to begin with. So, that's not, like, that's just... In my opinion, it's kind of just polishing the turd. Like, it's totally fun, but personally, I would rather if Battlefield 5 had, like, you know, Advanced and Secure or 100 players or, like, mods that allowed us to, like, turn it... No, wait, no, hold up. Shut up. Okay. Is that what you guys have to listen to? Man, I sound like a dick. I'm just trying to pull the comments up so I can see the Okay, alright, don't show me the comments. Whatever, okay, whatever. Some reason, my mobile, I was gonna bring it up on my freaking iPad so I can look at comments easier. I guess that's not gonna happen. Whatever. Now, I don't know if there's gonna be anything else. I don't know if there's gonna be any surprise announcements. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about The Sims. I don't really care about Madden or FIFA. What is Fallen Order? What is Fallen Order? Do we know anything about Fallen Order? Do we care? Do we care about that? I can't remember. Is Fallen Order, is that like the a successor to Knights of the Old Republic? Is that like a BioWare thing? Do we know? BF5? Oh my god. What if they updated Battlefield 5 to have mechs for Battle Royale? How hilarious would that be? I noticed you, Andrew. I noticed you. Come on. What is this doing? Live. Oh, phew, that was close. That was close. That was weird. Good thing it doesn't really matter. It's lag doesn't matter. Whatever. Who cares? What, you gonna sit here and see a couple extra asses that you didn't see before? Doesn't matter. A new campaign for Battlefield 5? I guess. The meth you're doing is bad, dude. No, the meth I'm doing is fucking great, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. There was a trailer, if you haven't seen it. Respawn single-player Star Wars game. Okay. So single-player in what way? Come on, guys. You gotta tell me. Oh, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast spiritual successor? Okay, I'm down. That's actually pretty dope. But it's single-player? Interesting. Did you play the best game of 2019, Anthem? Man, I didn't. Dude, you know what's funny? I saw the short. I saw the little TV short that they did with EA. With what was it? Neil Blomkamp, I think, did the like one of the trailers, and it was like a cinematic trailer, and I was like, Jesus, if Anthem was a TV show, I'd watch the shit out of it, honestly. If Anthem was a TV show, dude, I would be all over that. But yeah, it wasn't. So, Kurt, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you click on this video and it says my name, I'm not sure. I mean, this is what you expect, dude. Keep in mind, you can actually watch the EA Play announcement at EA Play. Like, you don't have to watch it here. So, if you don't like the commentary, that's fine, boyo. But that's literally the only reason to even be here, honestly. Oh, yes! The Destroy All Humans remake actually looks pretty sick. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's pretty nice. As you guys know, we're not really a big Call of Duty group over here. So, you gotta buy the TV DLC. Ha! Whew! Memes. Right, because EA milks its fans for money. That makes sense. The silence on Anthem says a lot. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, dude. Anthem was a really cool, like, universe. That was it. Like, it was a really cool... It looked great. Interesting idea. Interesting concept. Executed in a way that is just... See, here's the problem, man. Here's the issue with games nowadays. It's not necessarily that they're bad games. It's just getting to the point where the hyper-monetization of some of these games, you have to sit here and be like, is the game good enough to warrant how much they're trying to just milk their fans for money? And when you take that into consideration, the value starts to depreciate considerably. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't really take into consideration. Go away. Alright, 5 minutes away, fams. Blue Dank, play Ghost Recon 1. I have done that. You should do a Hell Let Loose giveaway. I actually am going to do a Hell Let Loose giveaway, so... Yeah, we're down. That's happening. That's happening. That is happening. Are they going to show gameplay? I mean, hopefully. Preferably. Why are there so many hate comments? That is... I don't really... Is that hate comments? I'm not really sure if I define that as hate comments. I think that's just people that don't like microtransactions and... I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like companies need to be open to criticism by their consumers. Like, let's just be honest. If a product is worse, if we do not like... I mean, I don't think... Look, I don't think anybody here is against EA making money. I don't think that's the problem. I don't think anybody believes that developers shouldn't be compensated. Or that companies shouldn't succeed. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue just comes down to the experience. I think if people could spend money and actually enjoy the experience, that's different. Like, let me put it this way, dude. When I walk down to the ice cream store and I pay like $10 for like a really nice thing of ice cream, I'm not like fucking looking at the cashier being like, "You bitch! How dare you! How dare you milk me for money for this beautiful frozen treat?" Like, it's good. It's a good exchange. Like, it doesn't... In fact, honestly, even getting the ice cream for free wouldn't even be that... It would maybe even be worse, because then I would just get fat and die of diabetes. But, you know, that's a good experience. I think it's the same thing here. I don't think anybody's against anybody making money. Nobody's against EA making money. Nobody's against any studio not succeeding. But I think when the experience is bad, the entire product suffers. Period. I think it's okay for people to voice their criticism of that. I think, if anything, people would do a video for your computer setup. Why? You don't want to match my computer setup. Are you kidding? It's not a good computer setup. Don't do that. Get another computer. My computer's old, man. I've been thinking about getting a new computer. So, yeah, dude, I get good ice cream, Lion. $10 for ice cream is a good deal if you get good ice cream. Did you ever play Conflict Desert Storm? Fuck yeah, I did. Are you kidding me? Get on my fucking level. Why would I? You think I haven't played that goddamn game religiously? Dude, I was a PS2 owner. Killed the shit out of that. That and SOCOM, man. That was my fucking jam. That was back in the day when there was like literally nothing else. Because obviously, if I could have played Hell Let Loose back then, I would have. But I couldn't. So, Desert Storm and SOCOM was my shit. I wasn't that particularly into third-person games, but I liked tactical games so much, and there was literally nothing else that was tactical, that I just settled for SOCOM. Don't get me wrong, I like SOCOM, but I just like first-person tactical games better. Now just make a first-person tactical SOCOM, and I'm set. It isn't good when you've bought the ice cream, ate the ice cream, and they continue to charge you for it. Exactly, yeah. If you had to go buy ice cream, and then they were like, "Hey, spend $5 a month, and then you can eat ice cream," and I could be like, "Why couldn't I just buy this ice cream and own it?" Because fuck that. What if this happened? What if you went and you bought ice cream? You had ice cream in your hand, and then like while you're halfway through eating the ice cream, the ice cream person came up and grabbed the ice cream out of your hand. And you were like, "What? Why did you do that?" And then she looked at you and she said, "You're banned." I'd be like, "What? No, give me my ice cream back. I bought that. Doesn't matter. We're revoking your ice cream rights. But I already paid you for it. I don't care. No refunds. You literally just stole my ice cream. That's what that is. You were stealing. You're stealing now. You sold it to me. I bought that ice cream. Coming up to me. It's like not even at the store. I'm like 3 blocks away. They like go outside of the store, track me down, slap me in the face, grab my ice cream. You were assaulting me and taking my ice cream. You're banned. You're banned for cheating. You're banned because we don't like you. You're banned because we were trying to ban somebody else, but we banned you instead. You can't have your ice cream anymore. Is that legal? Doesn't matter. We run the internet. So deal with it. This generation, man. What a time to be alive. Crazy shit happening. I wonder how history is going to look back on this. I wonder if history will look back on this.
The time is finally coming.
Here we go, here we go, here we go!
EA Play coming to you live from Hollywood, California. Now we're doing things.
Dude, this had better not suck. I'm gonna be so mad if this is a super lame...
A deep dive into one of the games you love. You can watch them all. You can turn off the stream right now. You can tune in for just your favorites. But anyways, we've got a ton of gameplay for you. Apex Legends is bringing a new weapon, a new mode, a new battle pass, and even a new legend. Battlefield 5 has tons of new maps to show off, plus some surprises.
All right, here we go.
Has a brand new way to play, plus a bunch of game updates you've been shouting for.
What ice cream shop hurt you so much? Dude, man, I got bullied. I got bullied by ice cream baristas. Is that what you call them? What do you call an ice cream person? It's not a barista.
In just a few moments, I'll be kicking things off with the latest on on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, including 15 minutes of world premiere, never before seen, first look exclusive gameplay.
Yay!
Because EA Play starts now.
All right, I'm a little bit hyped for Fallen Order now. Let's do this. All right, Jedi, Star Wars, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Is it gonna have microtransactions? How are they gonna monetize a single player game? That's what we're taking bets on right now. Will there be microtransactions for a single player game? There has to be, right? There's no way there won't be. 100%. There's no way that there will not be. There has to be. Come on, bets right now. Oh, it is outside this year. That looks uncomfortable. Oh God.
Talking Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We've been waiting so you know what? We're talking about Star Wars.
No, no. Oh God.
Waiting so long for
If I was there and he did that to me,
Can you believe it, LA?
I would be so mad.
And we're finally here.
Don't look at me.
Help us get things started. We've got the head of Respawn, Vince Zampella, and the director of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Stig Asmussen. Everybody give it up for Vince and Stig. Come on. Get in there. How you doing? Goodness. Give me the hug, Vince. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please keep it going. They're making a Star Wars game.
Yay!
Guys,
Please be good.
welcome to EA Play.
Thank you.
How
They
are
are-
welcome.
how are
You don't
feeling right now? No
welcome. They are EA Play.
Maybe
What?
One of the biggest, if not the biggest, games of your lives.
I'm gonna let Stig answer this one.
You're supposed to answer this. And I'm
Off script.
so
Oh
awesome.
yeah, we're totally off script.
It's
They
so-
gave me cards. That was the dumb
officially off
idea.
script.
Nobody cares.
It's so awesome to be here. I mean, it's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years, to see it come to life and be able to show you guys 15 minutes of gameplay today.
Okay.
Uncut.
All right. So
Why is
everybody's
that? Why are we at a time in our lives when that's supposed to be
For
exciting?
Somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything. What is happening? What is this game all about, Vince?
This is a single-player action-adventure game set post. Oh yeah. Huh?
Don't stop.
They're
No.
not dead, everybody!
No.
Set post Order 66 after the events in Episode 3, when all the Jedi
Too
were
tired
hunted
for
down-
this.
Not at all. When the Jedi were hunted down and eliminated.
So, Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire
Oh,
game.
turn
Really
off my
like, where are
captions.
we
All
at
right,
the game
sure.
right now for
Captions
context?
off.
Okay, so Cal's, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Like Vince said, this is unedited. We had one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's it right
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're going to see some really cool stuff.
He
it-
practiced a few times.
there!
2 or 3, Blair? 2 or 3? Yeah.
2 or 3 dozen.
It takes place on Kashyyyk, which
Okay.
is the Wookiee planet.
Of course.
And Cal's on a mission.
Oh, that guy
to
looks like a
save the
Wookiee.
order,
Is he?
and it
He's in
takes place
character.
Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have been enslaved by the Empire, who's basically siphoning the planet for all its resources to build up the Imperial war machine.
Got it. All right, so I brought out my phone, not to be rude, of course. It wouldn't be Greg Miller if I didn't look at the Twitch chat. And yeah, they are all through with us talking. They'd like to see the game. We've gone
Yeah.
on long enough. We're not going to drag
That's-
it. Vince,
Well, let's
At least
roll.
they're aware of that.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. I don't think I put the stream at that. Oh, beautiful. Watch them be stuck on this screen. Oh, please. Oh, thank God. That would have been hilarious. All right. Alpha. Alpha? Why does it always say... What does alpha mean anymore? Yeah, dude, no. It's not 144. Dude, you can update the resolution to 1080. I don't know what's wrong with your end. Some other people have said that before in the past, though. I just checked, though. It's 1080. So it's third person. This is a third person game? I thought we said this was the spiritual successor to Kyle Katarn. Okay. I don't know, man.
Imperial sap refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
Have you noticed that ever since Disney has like bought this, there's all sorts of more like little cutesy things? Like look at the little robot.
We don't know their end game.
Like a little, it's like, it's literally out of Wall-E. That's a Wall-E. It's literally Wall-E. That's Wall-E. Hello, Wall-E. You're Wall-E.
Here you go, bud.
There's so many more cutesy things now.
Refineries double as brutal prison camps. Use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
So wait, is he a Jedi?
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
Okay, so
City
no
needs some
guns?
help. Come on, buddy.
Because that's not a, it's not a big Jedi Knight sequel if there's no guns. And third person. So whoever said that, I'm not feeling that vibe. I feel like this is a different. Not saying this is gonna be bad. Did you guys mean the other game? In Jedi Knight had both first and third person view, but it had first person view. Like I'm not saying that. And also no it didn't actually. Only the later one did. The first Jedi Knight didn't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that like the whole first saga of the Jedi Knight series back when it looked like Half-Life 1. Like that was all first person only. Like they did the Doom clone, which was first person only. Then they did the other one, which I believe was also first person only. Then they did... Oh, see, that's cool. That looks pretty, at least. Definitely 1313. Yeah. I don't know, let's see. It'd be nice if there's guns. I'm not digging this so far. I mean, I'm not digging it. I'm just saying that it's not blowing my mind or anything. Like, it's pretty. That's dope. Yeah, okay. This is dope. I'm not all about the whole... Ooh. Very cool. I'm not about all the whole, I don't know, man. I don't know why they do this all the time. In all of these demos, they always start showing, like, the tutorial level. It's really strange. Like, where it's just kind of like you walking around, like, just get right into the action, man. Okay, yeah, this is sick. Now, exactly how in-depth are the lightsaber mechanics? Whoa! Oh, he's not dismembered. I thought he was, like, dismembered for a second. Ah, come on! No balls! No balls! Ah, sick. That's pretty cool. See, it's kind of hard to really understand exactly how the lightsaber mechanics work without being able to see the controller. It looks good, at least. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This is more like a Force Unleashed successor than a Jedi Knight successor. Everybody talking about the Jedi Knight successoriness. I'm not feeling that. Now, don't get me wrong, it still looks cool, but...
Looks like you're blocked. I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Vent's open. Go.
Think you can help me, BD?
What's with the Wall-E stuff? It's Wall-E. Wall-E. See, this is why Star Wars is such a valuable IP, because you can create very linear experiences like this, but they're still valuable because it's more of a cinematic. It's almost more like going to a movie than playing a game, in my opinion. We'll have to see if they actually create any like genuine open world experiences, but I have a feeling this game might be very linear. It would be nice to be proven wrong though. Now granted, I think it's one of those games because it's Star Wars, especially if it's Star Wars that's very immaculately done, I think it would still be very fun. See, this stuff though, I don't this is not very interesting to me. The whole they're using a lot of very, I'm not against it, but some of the platformer mechanics I'm kind of done with. It's like, oh, climb on this wall. Oh, jump here. And it's very uninspired. It's not bad, but it's just, it's borrowing from a lot of very tired mechanics and tired design. Yeah, I absolutely ensure that it will very likely be linear. Like I said, I think Star Wars is a valuable IP because they can get away with creating very exhaustible, linear packaged games. So I think that's the only reason EA would do a single player game, is if they could make it so it's very linear and it doesn't have considerable replayability. But we'll see. Let's see if I'll be proven wrong. See, Uncharted, see, that's what I'm talking about, though. I feel like if you're going to create a game that's like Uncharted, where even if it is linear, like, who cares? Like, if you have enough really interesting characters, and you have enough, like, really engaging story mechanics, or, like, just storylines, like, then who cares? But it's just different. It's not as much of a game, in my opinion, at that point. And this is pretty cool. I'm not seeing, again, yeah, Star Wars, the Force Unleashed, very Force Unleashed-y. See, like a lot of these mechanics.
Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
A lot of these mechanics they kind of get to this point where they're almost not mechanics. Ooh. There's a lot of moments in games like this where it's almost like it makes it seem like it's a mechanic, like when you go up and you say, you know, sense echo. When kind of in a reality, it's just kind of like press B to continue the game. Which I think is just kind of trying to hide how linear the experience is. Which again, it's not bad, I'm just analyzing. Yeah, Nan, you're not wrong. I mean, I expected this though. Like, it's not, I'm not surprised. They should have went back to the old Star Wars stuff. You see, they're not going to do anything that... I don't think they're going to... Look, they're not... It's not about what people want at this point. It's about the marketability. It's about... See, the wall climbing stuff. Like, this is just... I mean, it's like Zelda Ocarina of Time. Let's try something new. Because another thing is, it's not bad if something's derivative. It's not bad if something is derivative. It just devalues it. if something's derivative, then that means, you know, it's easier to create something that's derivative because you don't have to spend resources on research and development. You can just be like, oh, let's just be derivative. But I don't know. I think if you're expecting somebody to buy something full price, especially at the prices that things are nowadays, like creating derivative wall climbing sections is, I don't know. But you see, look, you guys bring up Assassin's Creed, but at least Assassin's Creed had an interesting, vibrant, open world. And I think that's one of the things that Assassin's Creed is really good at creating. So even if it... And also, you got to keep in mind, Assassin's Creed... like, look, let's be real, dude. That wall climbing segment... Notice how all of the walls that you climb on, it's the exact same texture, it's the exact same mesh, it's the exact same mechanic. Whereas something like Assassin's Creed, I think one of the biggest selling points of Assassin's Creed is like you can climb on anything. And the amount of work that they had to put in to create a dynamic animation system so you can grab onto and grapple and climb any surface, like that's what really is interesting. I think when you create a fixed point where, you know, like Ocarina of Time, you can climb on, and you have these fixed walls that you play the same. It's derivative. It's not really bringing something. And also, Assassin's Creed was this giant open world with no limitations, not a linear experience. So there's definitely some cool stuff in this, and I think, again, you got to keep in mind, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's Star Wars, and I think a good story-driven Star Wars is... people will enjoy this. Well, I enjoy this. That's a different story, but people will enjoy this. See, it's more like a movie at this point. We're getting to a point where a lot of these things are almost more like, you know, press B to continue the movie. Hey, it's the guy from the movie. See, and they're kind of going for those experiences. Now the question is, will this person become a good guy, or will you fight this person? Oh, really? That was it? That was all the gameplay? Oh man, that was not impressive. It's cool. I wasn't shown anything that really blows my mind. I think if there's something that's gonna make that really exciting and really valuable, it's gonna be.
What do we think, EA Play?
Is the story going to be really great? And will there be deeper mechanics as the game goes on?
I have a million questions, and I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out though, in the Twitch chat,
do you ever think there's gonna be a moment where like the host is like, "All right, guys, that wasn't that great." I think it's kind of weird when we watch these because it's like, what else are they gonna say?
Looking at the Twitch chat, there's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show this game?
Oh, it's great. I mean, being involved with this team, you know, Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They've put so much of themselves into this game. To be able to be involved in something like this is just, you know, dream come true.
Yeah.
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Huge shout out!
Everybody who busted
streamer buzzwords.
The demo, but also the whole game. The whole game is coming together right now. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud to be up here, and I hope that Star Wars fans understand that we're really doing our best to try to honor the brand.
Sure, man.
Go clap. No,
I don't disbelieve him.
Whenever you want to clap for him, you clap for him.
I'm sure this guy wants to just do his best.
From it. And I liked when we introed, you guys were talking about the fact that this is a skilled person playing it, right? We all see it and we think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do lightsabers feel like?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because it looks like it's got weight to it, and throwing it and catching it, right? Like that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's thoughtful combat, as Stig likes to call it. It's what you saw was a really good player.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll
right
have
over
to
there
work up
again.
to
He'll
that
give out
stuff.
autographs after this panel.
So you can block, parry, deflect. Like we want the combat to feel really good for people to go in and be able to like be part.
That doesn't
of
really
and
explain much, but
size
all
up
right.
The enemies when things feel right. It feels really good.
Yeah, it's also about the enemy arrangements as well, like what enemies we're putting you up against, how you go in and use your tools to take them down. But it's not just lightsabers; it's the Force as well.
Sure. Well, that's part of
Yeah.
this. You were talking to me last night about it, right? This thoughtful combat. And the idea that when I watched the demo initially, my thought was, oh, these are canned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all. I hit R1 and that happened. That's not that way.
No, it's
right?
all freeform.
So, like, you can go back in and replay things and do it differently, or you and I would have different
Absolutely.
playthroughs.
And actually, the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the flame troopers fighting against the spiders. You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points if you do that. And it's not any fun either. It's fun to watch sometimes.
Yeah, it
but
is. That's
It is.
totally
It's a lot more
fun.
fun to play.
You talk about the skill points.
It would be a lot more fun if it was an open world and you had
so we have the classic
more
abilities.
dynamic mechanics where
We've got
watching,
Force
where
Push, which
pitting
is essentially
pitting
double jump,
things
which
against
is
each other actually had some
something
kind
that
of tactical
makes sense in
benefit.
Star
Or
Wars. A Jedi
I
actually
don't know. There's a lot of. I
double
feel
jump.
like I don't know.
So
A lot of these
big
answer these
expression of
questions are
force
kind of.
on there, which is slow, which is a little bit of the glue between force push and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment in the demo, right? Where you come around the corner, grab the stormtrooper, force pull the stormtrooper, stab him, but when you force pull the stormtrooper and walked him into
Yes.
one bolt, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite. I think the first time I saw that, I freaked out a little.
No, you
bit,
actually
yeah.
said it better be in the demo.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. You delivered. Tell me about the enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I feel like we're talking a lot about, seeing things a lot about, is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
Yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't
You're
shown.
saying that
but
isn't the entire game.
that is not.
That's wow.
No,
I'm surprised.
no.
But we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon. We've got the flame troopers, but we also have the purge troopers whose task is to basically hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Soften them up before the Inquisitors come in.
And like we're seeing right here, right? Like this bad.
That's the
MF
purge trooper.
That's the-
yeah.
yeah.
exactly. Like so
New that the team created.
in.
Yeah.
Adding to the Star
Yay.
Wars lore. Why we're
How
pointing
great
at
is
one
that?
guy? Did he create it? Just
I
that
mean-
one man did?
Yeah.
It was a team effort. You led the charge.
Jordan did the concept.
Good job, Jordan. Everybody.
Oh, stop, man. See, I would hate to be the person
You have
getting
your three
filmed.
Stormtroopers, you have your fire troopers. You have one of my favorite droids of all time coming back,
The KX.
and then making me fight him.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you do.
No,
Trust me, you do.
I do.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Well, then talk about the other star of this 15-minute demo, right? The new droid,
There he
BD1.
is right there.
No, BD1. BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, see, I knew that was gonna happen.
Thank you, BD1. He's adorable, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
And
They do
BD1
that with
is
every.
backpack, so just
They
like
do that with
you're
everything now. I
talking
wonder
about
if Disney has like a contract where you're
Um,
it's mandatory to
yeah,
throw in
totally
one
agree,
cutie.
right?
Because the thing is that
We're hosting a
I'll just
keep it
mute
down
this.
there.
I think one of the reasons that they put these in every single one is because they sell toys. So toy sales is going to be like a really huge thing for everything now. And since this is a Disney-owned IP now, they have a massive hold on the toy sales industry. So I feel like one of the reasons that they always include these cutesy things with every single iteration of the IP is because it's highly marketable. Like you can sell that little doodad or that little adorable little cutesy thing because it's highly marketable. But it's just getting to the point where it's kind of like I'm getting kind of overwhelmed with it because it's like every single time there's a new Star Wars thing, it's like they're trying to get you hyped up about the new cutesy adorable thing. It's like, isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh, I want it. It's like, oh my god, you've done this the past like 5 times now. I get it.
Learn more lore about the planet.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is
Yep.
that a canned animation after a fight? Is it a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever
like
they
a
want.
cooldown on it?
Whenever they want, BD will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's a limited amount that you
Okay.
can find more over the course of the game. And you're actually, in that moment, you're defenseless, so you got to choose wisely when you're going to do it.
Okay. We've seen the gameplay.
What Minecraft texture pack is this?
Like, basically, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What A to B, Stig? How's it go? What's the ending?
Well, the
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop. I can't believe I've gone this long in the panel without asking. Is Watto in this game?
sorry, I can't say.
But that's not a no. Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting them all after this panel. Thank you very much. But what's going on with the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Well, you know, story's a really big deal to us. We've created this with Lucasfilm. We got to keep a really tight lip on it. So
Yeah, I bet you do. Oh, these poor guys. They're so uncomfortable.
I know one of the things a lot of people have been asking, right? I'd put up.
I
stuff on
feel
the Super
bad.
Chat, give me questions. Community wanted to know. This is Star Wars canon, right? You
See,
totally
the thing is that I think that the fact that this is a partnership between EA and Disney, there's a lot of political strings here. I respect how these guys must be in an incredibly
Seer, Cal's mentor.
precarious position.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we have.
You act like it's so nonchalant. You're making a Star Wars game. It's canon.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant at all. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm just like.
In case you didn't notice our cutesy droid, here it is! It's right here! See, that's the weirdest thing. You noticed at the beginning I said that. Remember I said that at the very beginning? I was like, that droid, they're gonna push that droid, and then they obviously like thought about it so much that they actually built the droid in real life beforehand in order to show it. It was just like, I knew it. Damn it.
And he has to fill a certain role so he can be used in other places.
Yeah, this is a Jedi story.
Well, that's the thing I appreciate the most, is that you guys are coming in and telling a story, right? Like,
A lot of
I think
talking.
That's why so many of us are excited for it, is the idea that this is a Star Wars story, that you guys have something to tell, something to say.
I hope it's better than the movies.
Vince,
I mean,
anything you wanna
that's
say?
honestly could be a saving grace. Like, maybe this will be a good story. We'll see.
Thanks for the support. The energy here is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
We're
Fantastic.
Greg showing us
Thanks
some
for
stuff
coming out.
online. Like everyone's the reaction is fantastic.
Amazing.
Ah.
The team, badass.
Oh,
like
that's
you
so
guys,
awkward.
all your hard work. Now we just have to finish. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. There's so much more that you haven't seen yet. I can't wait to show you.
Believe it or not, there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
Vince, Steak, thank you so much for coming out. November
you.
15th. Can't come
I guess
soon
because of
enough. For those
Xbox.
you here at EA Play, the Respawn team has brought
That makes
even
sense.
more gameplay for you to check out over in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Theater. And for those of you at home,
Extended.
I was about to do a bit. For those of you at home, you will stay tuned for Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Show you're looking for.
Add Mex to Apex Legends or I'm mad.
Thank you for the yowls.
Add Mex or unsub.
I put in this thing. No one's gonna laugh. Everybody, I'm Greg Miller. Thanks everybody for watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
Please. Please just show me Mex and Titanfall. No, I'm good. I don't need a hug. I'm good. I'm fine.
For Star Wars! Let's hear it! So hype.
I think I just have PTSD from all this stuff because, like, I've been to so many of these events now that just the fake enthusiasm is really getting to me over time. It just drives me nuts. Especially since it was, like, expected. Because when you go to these events sometimes, I got really burnt out of it kind of, like, being expected of you as well. And it's just like, man, I can't keep doing this. Like, I can't.
Right now, though, EA Play is in full swing with gamers getting their hands on all kinds of exclusives. There's a lot to look forward to, starting with our next show, Apex Legends. So Alex Goldenboy Mendez is bringing you the hottest news on Apex Legends Season 2. We've got info on a new weapon, new battle pass,
There we go,
new mode,
finally.
and a reveal of the 10th legend. Stay tuned because Apex Legends is moments away.
Titanfall 3, please. Titanfall 3. I mean, they're not going to drop Titanfall 3. Man, this is not going to be as good a... I don't need a hug, Glass. I'm fine. The Destroy All Humans remake does look pretty sick, man. No, it's not that I don't want them to act excited. You gotta keep in mind, man, there's no winning here. I even respect the fact that they have to act enthusiastic. Like, I get it. I understand it. But it's still, I mean, can we all agree that that gets, for at least a lot of us that have seen this all the time, it gets a little bit disingenuous. That's all. Just, it's not, it's just not genuine. Disingenuous. I mean, that's a word, right? That's a definition. I feel like that sums it up pretty well. And it's not that I'm against them being enthusiastic. It just comes across as disingenuous, which I think after a lot of the controversy that happens Because think about all the other times that, you know, everybody was expected to be incredibly enthusiastic, and then there's a massive controversy, or there's something that they know is going to be controversy here. And it just gets to this point where you have to constantly think about, like, okay, they're acting all excited, but what's actually going to happen? You know, like, maybe they even know something's going to go wrong. I wish I could listen to them talk after all this, you know.
Welcome to EA Play 2019, and I'm so excited to talk about Apex Legends here at EA Play. I'm professional esports commentator Alex Goldenboy Mendez. Now, everyone
I think the weirdest thing is I know some of these guys too, so I know what they actually think. Sometimes I'll see somebody that's like doing a host, and I'm like, oh no.
Some exciting details to share on Apex Legends Season 2, including a brand new weapon, a new mode.
Have you tried out the new Frenzy mode on Insurgency? No, I haven't. I've seen that, though.
A reveal of the 10th legend coming to the arena, and so much more. So
95% marketing for that droid.
Dive right into the
All right.
zone. Take it away, Jay.
Apex Legends, please. Mechs, dude. Just come on.
Community manager Jay Frechette, and as you can see,
Look, there's a mech behind you. Oh, it's a different mech. There's a tiny mech.
We've even got all 9 current legends here to help me bring
That's pretty
you
cool.
Some of the Season 2 updates that you can for.
That's
We're
good
gonna introduce
cosplay,
you to our
though.
newest legend after the show, but for those of you at home, don't miss your chance to jump into our Legendary Hunt event. Check it out.
Mechs. See, the other problem is I'm really bad at Apex Legends.
The Legendary Hunt has begun. Legends can compete to enter an all-new Apex Elite queue, complete challenges for exclusive cosmetics,
I could do this all day.
earn XP and Battle Pass boosts, and find all new exclusive skins in the in-game store.
Only the strong will winner and slaughter.
For a limited time, Legends who place in the top 5 of any match will earn the right to join the Apex Elite queue.
You know, that's funny. I hated that. I played this because I did the elite. I kept getting into the elite queue, and I was like, no, god damn it! And I would get into the elite queue, and then I'd go into the elite server and get like my ass handed to me, and I was like, why do you keep putting me in this? Like, just because I got top 3 in like a shitty match with shitty people doesn't mean I'm gonna be even remotely decent in like not that. Like, come on.
Down 2 wins to score the exclusive legendary Tamed Beast triple take.
Trust in the gods, and you shall be rewarded.
Opening fire. Got him. During the event, all Battle Pass owners will receive the free legendary Honored Prey R301.
See, the other thing is that, look, I gotta be honest with you. There's some stuff, though. Sometimes it's not that I'm bad at games. It's sometimes that I just really don't even want to get good at games. Like, let me put it this way, dude. It's not that I'm just bad at Apex Legends. It's that I don't even want to get good at Apex Legends. Like, it's just, the game does not get me excited. It doesn't get me excited enough to practice it. It doesn't get me excited enough to, like, try, like, in a theoretical world, hypothetical world, where I get really good at Apex Legends, like, I'm just amazing, I feel like I would have more fun playing another game than playing Apex Legends and being really good at it. That's the problem. Like, where's the damn mechs, dude? If there was mechs in Apex Legends, I would be all about that.
Won't last forever. Good luck, Legends.
Let the hunt begin.
That's right, until June 18th, you can jump into the Legendary Hunt, our limited time event that features the debut of our Elite Queue, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and some killer
Yeah,
skins
PUBG was
and
kind of the same thing.
Also, this weekend is double XP
Play
weekend,
Crossout?
so there's lots
I
of
actually
fun
liked
reasons to
Crossout.
play.
It's very
Community really brought
monetized.
it since this event launched, and it's awesome to see the best duke it out. Back to you.
Yeah,
Ryan.
we'll see. PR is a great game, but PR has other problems, unfortunately.
That was Season 1. Who's ready to talk about Season 2? I like that. So, you know, listen, I play this game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I did this. Like,
He
right
would,
before the
wouldn't
show
he?
started.
That
That's
makes
how
sense.
much I play this game. And,
Yeah,
you
Golden
know,
Boy
I'm
would
gonna
play the
talk
hell
about
out of
the
this,
stuff,
wouldn't he?
But first,
That makes sense. That's
we
probably why
wanna
he's there.
talk about Season 2. We've got the first details here, and joining me, we got Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, we've been so patient for that beautiful, beautiful content.
Yes.
What do you have for us today?
Well, it's coming.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Content is coming.
It's
Confirmed.
coming.
You've heard it here first.
So season 2, it's coming July 2nd, and it's called.
Brandon, I
Battle
appreciate that you're trying to be
Alright, so
savage, but yeah, no,
Battle
that's
Charge
right. I
will
mean,
be coming out. What
I
can
am
you say,
bad.
though,
I am
about
bad.
the new
I feel like that was
Yeah,
the
so
first
as
thing
we
I said.
announced when we launched the game, we're taking a seasonal approach. So we're trying to cram as much into the launch of season 2 as possible, with some other stuff along the way. But what you can expect from the launch is a new legend, a new weapon, a new way to play the game,
Okay.
perhaps a map event. And a lot of this has been done through a lot of the feedback. from the
Solid
community.
Let's
We're also
hope, man.
changing up
Let's
some of
hope.
the meta balance of
I don't think
weapons,
it. See,
trying
here's the
to
funny
buff some of
thing.
the weaker
I don't
weapons,
think it
and
will
bring a
be
lot of
solid
consistency.
because I think the
Okay.
funny thing is
Alright.
that if it was
It's a
the
lot, it's a lot.
next,
We're gonna talk about
then
good
it would have all the
portion of
same
this.
problems of why we left in the first place. So hopefully it won't be. Hopefully it'll be everything that was, except for all of the problems that it had.
Go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Elstar here. I am taking fire, friends. I bathe in the
Like one of the biggest features of Harsh Doorstop. One of the biggest features of Harsh Doorstop will be the fact that there won't be a hash key banning system for the launcher. So, there you go.
good job, me. A new season. Strong
Or a whitelisted server browser.
hostile over there.
Frag out. Wicked. Making contact with enemy.
Yeah, solid. That's totally, exactly. That's the best part of it.
You're not.
That's what PR does really well.
There you have it. The L-Star, man. I remember getting slapped by this gun in Titanfall 2.
But yeah, that's
Pretty exciting.
what I'm saying. You got all these different games where they have like inverted problems.
Really powerful.
You got games that are
Tell me
like
more about its place in
that are
the
really good
shooter
but have other
development
problems, either
process.
like social or cultural problems, or sometimes even infrastructure problems.
It's actually
And then you've got other games that are really bad,
so OP.
but they could be
It's
really
just
good
amazing. But,
if people just put more
yeah,
focus
but
on
the master
actually
for the
having
Braver,
better
it's
game
incredibly
mechanics.
Powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package weapon, it doesn't use any of the existing ammo on the ground, so whatever you get with it is what you got.
I also noticed too, it shattered through doors.
Yeah, it can open
Well,
doors.
so like
Yeah.
melees, grenades, and now the
Now the
L-Star.
L-Star.
Wow. Okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now, what other changes are going to be coming to weapons? Because and this may seem very nerdy, but I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What are you bringing me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons. And then, yeah, there are 2 new hop-ups coming. Not really going to say what they are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2. But there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after an African country is usable.
Is usable.
Yeah,
Okay.
perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also
Wake me up if they
have
talk about
Battle Pass. And,
mechs.
you know, when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around?
Sandstorm with PR maps would be amazing. See, dude, PS3 gamer, I agree, dude. I totally agree.
It's fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been getting all sorts of data from people buying skins to what they equip on their characters or weapons. And so we've taken this learning and put it in a season.
Don't worry,
battle.
Liam. We're all depressed. We're there
So
for you,
first off the
buddy.
bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month and try and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1. We're also getting rid of all the badges and stat trackers, taking up space throughout the leveling process. And we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will talk about later. And there's a lot more skins in it, and there's going to be enough crafting metals by the time you hit level 100 to craft your very own.
Sorry, to
legendary
translate for some people,
Right.
4-kilometer large maps for Sandstorm would be
That sounds very
amazing.
exciting. All right, and
What do you mean, why am I putting you through this, Regret? Like, I don't know, dude.
It's got some pretty sick skins.
Why am I putting myself
Skins
through
you have
this?
for me today.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, I think our skin game is being upped pretty significantly. You can see that with the Wraith skin specifically from the Legendary Hunt event. But we got 4 legendary skins in the Battle Pass. So we have 2 character and 2 weapon. So for Caustic, he's got the Prince of Darkness skin. And for Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think you can see there's Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator. And the R301 is getting 2 skins, actually. So the Iron Rampage at level 100.
Okay.
And then there's a golden version as well.
Oh, man. Do you see that, by the way? Do you see?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane. That looks insane. All right. Now, another question that the community is having, they're just dying to have answered. New ways to play. Elite Q was awesome.
Yep.
I think it's like one of the coolest additions for Apex Legends. What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted it to have kind of a competitive core to it. This is a game that's meant to be played over hundreds of hours and mastered, really deep learning experience. And so the Elite Queue is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage. And so Season 2, I'm really, really, really stoked.
Is there going to be an Elite Queue for the Elite Queue?
Rank mode.
Yeah.
Like, what if you get in top 5 for the next top 5? See, that's what they should be doing.
You'll progress through 6 tiers if you're good enough. You will cap out if you are garbage tier like myself.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be in Wood Division together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Wood.
what's up.
Wood 3, I think.
I wonder if they're being honest or if
Yeah,
they're
so from
actually
bronze
really
all the way
fucking
up to
good.
Apex
They
Predator,
probably
and
are.
it's using
Pretty sure
special
Golden Boy
matchmaking
is.
for each of the tiers. So
Could
the
be
higher
wrong.
you get, you'll probably have some
I've
stronger
actually never
matchmaking
really
matches.
seen him play.
So
I
we're
just
trying
know
to
what
find
he
the best
does
optimal
play.
match for you. And then throughout the season, you'll be hopefully gaining tiers, and then at the end of the season, you'll get rewards based on where you ended.
Wow.
To show off for the next season.
Ranked mode coming to Apex Legends.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That's sick. All right. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all up in that. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I am legitimately concerned, as I mentioned.
Yeah, I really also get annoyed when they do big press events like this and the only thing they show off is a new skin.
But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these details, man. Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen, from the Respawn team. All right, now, here's the thing. I'm a Lifeline main. It's just facts.
Same.
You are too?
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains? All right, but that might change when the new season drops. That's right, because Jay, give the people what they want. We want to know
new
who
character?
is the 10th legend joining
Okay.
the arena. What do you have?
It's my pleasure, Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends arena is Watson.
Who's Watson?
To help us get to know our latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this touching illustrated short. Let's check it out.
My dearest
Illustrated.
Natalie, as I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late summer. An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter. And I couldn't be happier or prouder of that.
She Russian?
I always knew you were special. But never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nazi multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics. I have assured the Syndicate that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you. I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to Mon Bébé a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day comes that I'm no longer with you, you are going to be just fine.
What is the plot behind
The
Apex?
games will be brilliant because you are brilliant. My daughter can and will do anything she wants in this life because she is the smartest woman in the frontier.
I just realized, is Apex Legends the first Battle Royale to blend a hero shooter with Battle Royale? Is that the spin?
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Oh, they're French. They're French.
That's right. Ladies
I don't know
and
why that was
gentlemen,
more obvious
joining
with the
the
woman's
arena,
accent.
And joining me now, we have the 3 gentlemen who brought her to life. Griffin, Will, and Tom. Thank you so much for joining us here. Wow. So I mean, Bible thumbs. to the
Spoiler,
chat, man,
everyone
'cause
dies.
that was the feels right there. Hit me right in the feels.
No,
but
it
Griffin, we'll
was.
start with you, but you're one of the Legend designers, and I'm curious on the approach that you guys took toward making Wattson a character that has impact
makes sense.
in the arena.
So Wattson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I. He's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really complex problems and systematically solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really create an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff. So the idea behind Wattson really is that if you plan and you sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and you work closely with your team, that you can really create these strong defenses that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane, all of those.
Yeah, I do
We're
remember
trying to sort of
Paragon.
bump that meta a little bit, and
I never
make it
played
so
it though.
that,
Literally the only reason I even
there's
know about
more
Paragon is
stance
because of the
RTS
marketplace assets that they uploaded once the game flopped.
Yeah, you're trying to provide like options for the players. Right?
Yes,
Because if
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to be able to play that hyper-aggressive approach, whether you're
Yeah.
running like a composition that contains like a typical one, which would be like a Pathfinder, Wraith, and a Lifeline for that support.
Yeah.
You can play into a composition like this, and they kind of. So that's.
I'm
that's
just
gonna
gonna
be
I'm
really
gonna
fun.
close
Really
my
dive
eyes
into
for a
the
second.
abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane. Now, as far as the look and feel,
Tell me if they
my favorite part about
announce mechs.
Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Wattson to life?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
Shout out Heath and Sam, animation department. Everybody kind of works together. We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to. Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic. She had to look like she was using electricity and stuff like that. So rubber gloves and the coils and the wires and pushing her silhouette at the same time, making her stand out. You have to be able to read who she is from different distances. From there,
Stop! Don't try to clap
from
at that!
you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too. So.
Yeah, and there's some really cool stuff there as well. Every part that Wattson she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh yeah,
You see it happen.
Yeah, and those are all very
Do
meticulously
they have to fill
designed by
time?
concept artists and then
Is there
and
like a
modeled
certain
out
amount
in
of time
3D.
that the presentation
So yeah,
has to be?
It's all functional.
That's great.
In the
I
world.
wonder that
So
sometimes.
now you get to the gameplay, the look, but the story. Because you got to hit us in the
Compared to
feels, right?
previous
super hard, and you
years,
just did that.
it just seems like there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of talking.
Story, who she is. Let's
Like a lot of talking.
Kind of different.
Not
from
much,
what you usually do
not
things,
much
but usually it's
showing.
very collaborative
Lots
and
of
we're creating together
conversation.
At the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together.
Lots of filler.
Wattson was different. She was
Not as
already
much.
designed and
Not as many
drawn,
premieres
when I got
or
her. And
gameplay or
One of the great things
details.
about working at Respawn is they encourage us to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in video games before, and to kind
Like
of
this is so.
branch out and see what
This
else.
is kind of
what
weird.
other how
They're
people
throwing.
can
They're
represent out
really.
there.
They're
And,
kind of.
So Wattson is a very different character than I've ever seen.
They're
in video
showing the
games.
animations and the.
And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all every single part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities or her look.
And now, it was something that kind of stuck out.
Like
to
it
me,
just
so
seems like they're trying to get a lot of
you
content
know,
out of this
Wattson
one
plays a
person.
big
Wow, see
role
now they're
in
showing SketchUps.
the
Like this
arena
is.
itself.
Yes, so Wattson and her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew up in the arena.
Like this is
literally in
really
the arena when
a
they were doing
tournament.
it.
Or
And we're gonna start
tournament.
to- you're gonna
Like they're just
see
kind of bleeding a
Wattson
turnip.
moving forward. We're going to start to build the lore of this world a little bit. You're going to find out who created the games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're starting to build more and more of
Show
of
me
a
Max.
universe,
Yeah.
which is great.
So she's in here. So all the legends must know her.
Oh yeah, She was their kid sister, basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. Her role is of support, and so everybody loves Watson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together,
including Caustic.
Why are we talking about
She's
this?
a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay. That's the wrong word for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Why are we talking about this? This is like valuable time.
That's super cool. I mean, blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities because when you revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping. And a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, he's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about the active. First thing, defenses.
Yes.
Oh wait, is the guy who did, is that Hyper? I was actually gonna bring that up. I was like those animations are kind of like goofy and
You can place
is that
12 nodes, and you can use these in any permutation you want. Part of why we
Is that Hyper?
sort of, went with her being such a brilliant electrical engineer.
Did they
is
say
because
that?
We really wanted to reinforce both mechanically and thematically how
Did
creative the
Hyper do
player
those
can be with
animations?
these.
Because that would be hilarious if he did.
Basically, we're just giving you free reign to place these however
That is
you want to
totally
figure
something
out.
that he
And
would
the
do.
Players, like I just saw right there. I don't know if that was intentional. So when your teammates go through, it shuts down.
It shuts off. So
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters.
Man, they are really
ultimate is,
going into
called
details about
Interception
this.
Pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming
Yeah, they are
grenades,
talking about this way
stops
too
arc
much.
star spam, and it charges your team's shield. And it also, if Watson's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, it's super.
Yeah, I can
tactical, so you
increase
get
the volume.
defenses
Give me a
faster,
second.
So if you drop
Ugh.
it down, it's a
Get out of
permanent structure
bed.
and that allows
There
you
you go.
to build these large fortresses very rapidly, and you can use that for defending, for flank control on offensive squads, for going up on a tower.
I mean,
and
it's
fencing
cool.
it
It's a
off,
cool mechanic.
and then the passive is that ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate 100%.
Do you think
ultimate
people will be
charge.
talking
And so
about
if you
this
save
after?
up,
You think
ultimate
people are going to
accelerants
talk
over the
about
course of the
how
match, that allows you to place more
much
pylons, and
filler?
That means that you
See,
don't
this
have
is
to
cool.
play conservatively as Watson, as long
is
as you
better.
sort of with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense, support, however you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective.
See,
to
they almost
whatever
lost
comp
me
you're
though. I was
So what you're
barely
telling
paying
me here is
attention.
that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
we felt like
Oh,
we
go back
needed
to showing the
Joyce!
gameplay at least.
That's right. We did it, people. Finally, because everyone's like really mean to me if I don't like use the ult accelerant. You know, it's not fair. Oh wow. So that is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah. So if any enemies cross through the fences, it pings your entire squad. So situational.
You grew up in the arena. If you know where all the choke points, the entrances, the exits are, you can set up fences there, and you'll know exactly when an enemy crosses.
I'm even thinking about like compositions and how like it could work out. You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe you find a little. No one cheered for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's like a little synergy there that can be created. There's a lot that can be done. With
Arbiter
these
says,
fences
"What if I'm
and being
attracted
able
to
block off
turkeys?" I
certain
don't know,
chokes.
man.
Yeah, I think it's
you're gonna have to
really
grapple
the
with
big,
that.
Sort of the ceiling is
That's a
how creative
personal
people
thing.
can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do with it.
And from an art perspective here, you know, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these
We already
fences
discussed
really,
this,
like, when a
didn't we?
player saw them, they knew,
Didn't we?
They knew exactly what it was. Not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really, really stand out in the arena.
Yeah, again, silhouette's everything. You got to make it.
But
stand
we
out,
already
and it
talked
has to
about
look like it lives
silhouette.
in the
Are we
world.
really
It's
talking about
something that
silhouette
she can
again?
use, and that lives on her body as well. She's able to pull it out, and she's able to bring it out, and you know.
Why are we
create
talking about the same mechanics
fortress
again?
movement, and it has to read. So we had concept artists working on every little detail, and the modelers as well. And we had to test it out. We tested it out.
They
We
are
played it
literally
in-game.
repeating
They're in-house.
what is going
and,
on.
make sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post with electricity that goes between the two.
Yeah.
And they create really cool stuff with just that kind of vague, hand wavy designer description.
Everything about it has clearly been thought out. This legend is going to be incredible. I can't wait to play Watson. You guys excited, Watson?
This is seriously. It feels like filler. It's like they're just.
Again,
Are we?
very
Did
much
you
looking
feel
forward
it?
Now, today, we've covered a bunch here. We've seen a new weapon.
Okay.
We've gotten a new mode, the latest legend, and the new Battle Pass for Season 2. So let's recap all the amazing Apex
No.
Legends action that we've seen here today.
No. Oh, okay, good. I thought he was gonna just say it. Like, so we talked about this. Okay, at least they're gonna show this. Yeah, okay.
Like a deer in the headlights. Your time is ended.
I'm not gonna let you off that easy, Drew. What was that?
Did they
What was
show
what?
that already?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the eyeball. What was that? Can't,
All right.
can't tell me?
Well, let's just say that. Well, no, but let's just say this. We got perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon at the start of Season 2.
Okay.
Okay, so they're
So,
doing the
keep your
Fortnite.
eyes
They're
peeled
doing
over
the
the next month,
Fortnite
see what you can
thing
find out.
where
So
they're
if I were to,
changing
like,
the
ask
map.
You,
dude.
you know, after we're done with this, are you like gonna give me the cold shoulder? Or are you actually gonna tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Yo, man, I'm just
Sorry.
holding L's all
Not a
day out
chance.
here, man. This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go. July 2nd could not get here soon enough. Now, if you're in Los Angeles, come check out Apex Legends at EA Play for your first chance to get hands-on with Wattson, as well as all the other great Apex Legends things happening here. And for those of you at home, Double XP Weekend is going on right now, so jump into the Legendary Hunt event and start earning those amazing exclusive skins. I'm Golden Boy. It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you all here today, and I'll see you in the arena. Peace.
All right, Battlefield 5. We're sticking around for this, right? Are any of you guys even gonna stick around for FIFA or Madden? Do you think people on the broadcast know they're going to be harassed for being cringe by a couple thousand people on the internet? Like, you can, I mean, I don't know. I mean, because some of them are from the community and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know, it's just a job. Like, it's not even bad. It's just, I think it gets to a point where it's just a job, you know? Nah, dude, they totally know. That was me responding to that comment, by the way. I didn't say that. To the people on the broadcast. That was ODST King. He said that. I'm just responding. I didn't say that.
First details
But
on
I think they
ranked mode
know.
And the official reveal of the newest Legend Wattson. I'm Greg Miller here at EA Play, where gamers are getting a chance to test drive the newest Legend right now. Stick around.
Yeah, like Trevor Noah, that was weird. But yeah, see, like, yeah, it's what they're paid for. Like, this is a job, dude. They're paid for this. They wouldn't do this if they weren't paid for this.
Theater of War. All that's moments away, so keep it locked.
Like, honestly, I think the fact that it puts them in that situation probably increases the value. Because I know for a fact, if I was asked to do that, man, I have trouble going to those. Like, I have trouble even being on the floor at these. It really, like, it's really uncomfortable. It makes me incredibly uncomfortable. Like, and it's really even weird because at the same time you're like, okay, this is kind of an opportunity, but because which EA Play did I go to? I can't remember. I was at one of them and I got to sit in the front row, and I was so uncomfortable. You have no idea. Like, literally all of you guys, imagine being in one of the front rows of those seats. Like, you and then you feel bad because you're like, oh god, am I being unappreciative? But at the same time, it's like, oh god, I'm so uncomfortable. And like, I don't know. I think that I can't even necessarily. It kind of goes back because it's cringy, right? But you can't really help but respect him either, because like the guy from IGN and Golden Boy, I mean, they're doing a good job, like for what they have to deal with and what they. Because I guarantee you that that's also what they have to do. Like, they have to fill time. They have to be at least somewhat entertaining. They have to like make sure they don't make any big mistake. Like, dude, it's. You would. I don't think I would do it no matter how much money you paid me. I would break. There's only certain people that can pull that off and survive, and they're surviving. I mean, it's still cringy, but like I think the cringiness is a best case scenario. Honestly, like I don't think there's any way you can do this without coming across as cringy.
Welcome to the Battlefield 5 show, live from EA Play in Hollywood. Let's hear it.
Like this is her job. Like this is kind of like a.
Ton of new info on some of the great updates coming to Battlefield 5 in 2019. But don't just take my word for it. My co-host, he reads all of your
Like it's a
tweets, and I don't
performance.
actually mean all of them. It's a little bit creepy and weird. Battlefield community manager Adam Freeman. What have you got for us, Freeman?
Oh, thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know, I'm a fan. And I know you guys are a fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today. So, over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over the next few minutes. We've heard what you want, so today you're getting your first look at a ton of new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've been.
It's like
screaming
an
out for,
awkward
and
pep rally from
the
middle
arrival
school.
of a new
Yeah,
theater of war
maybe.
that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 Define the Odds drops, it's bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it. Over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait no longer and tear the plastic off our first new map, Marita. Let's check it out.
The Battle of Greece continues.
Woo, maps.
On the Marita map, Allied forces are making a last stand to halt the Axis army sweeping through the region. You'll deploy on a sloping mountain ridge and within the tight streets of a rural town. The Allies control the town, but Axis troops are already on its fringes. The road down into the village is crucial, and you must fight to hold here or risk losing control of the region. You'll always have tactical choices nearby, with a close proximity to other key locations, so keep an eye out for them. Marita is an infantry-focused map, where all 4 soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and
I hate
aircraft
infantry
stand
maps.
aside for intense infantry gunfights.
I hate infantry maps in Battlefield 5.
Hills and multi-story homes means unique vertical gameplay. Stay alert in this steep environment as the Battle of Greece rages on.
To help give us even more details on Marita, please welcome Ryan MacArthur from DICE. Yeah. So thanks for coming out, Ryan. So obviously, Marita looks amazing. What was the map's inspiration?
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury map that everyone saw earlier this month. And so they really wanted to continue that story of the Battle of Greece, which is a bit of an unknown story, new to me as well, as you learn about this stuff. So it's really cool. It's sort of set on the Albanian-Greece border, sort of in the mountains there where the Axis power sort of started to push into Greece during the war. And it's sort of set above the clouds in this nice little quiet, well, I guess what used to be quiet village. Before,
Not anymore.
Before these guys all show up. And it's quite a different experience than Mercury. And it's sort of a totally different style of gameplay that you would have seen in the game before.
So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening?
Well, so this is going to be a heavily infantry-focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is total creative chaos. So you're just going to see some
love that.
absolute...
Creative chaos. Yeah.
So what we get there is just head-on just collisions in the middle of this map. And it's sort of what we've tried to do with all the new maps that we've created, spending a lot of time to figure out.
I really hate
how do we
infantry
make
maps.
each one of them different. So
I
when you
really
play
hate
one and
infantry
play one of
maps.
these new maps, it sort of has a different feel than the ones they've played before to sort of create that different experience for them. So this one has, I guess for lack of a better way of
Why
putting
is
it, sort of a
Skulker
banana
messaging
shape
me?
to it. And that banana
If you like
shape
their
sort of...
fruit.
Well, I think
messaging
fruit's
me?
important when you're doing game design, I think, obviously. And so the shape gives you sort of a variety of different play styles and sort of creates this sort of narrow channels for people to just run head-on into each other, which really creates that chaos that is Battlefield. But it
That's
gives...
what we want, though. That's what we want, that kind of chaos. But most importantly, we need to know, like, we could talk all days, but when can we get our hands on it? That's what we want to know, right?
Yeah, and I think the great thing for this is coming in July as part of Chapter 4. So stay tuned. And I think some people are going to get to play it while they're here today.
Ooh, lucky you. All right, Freeman, who's we've stuck up there for no other reason than, well, my own entertainment, has more on Chapter 4 for you. Over to you, Freeman.
I'm up here PTFOing. I don't know what you're giving out to me, Julia. Listen, we have more maps. So let's deliver a brand new one to you. This is Al Sundan. It's coming in Chapter 4.
The fight moves to the North African desert in a vast new map for Battlefield 5, Al Sundan. Prepare to engage alongside a lush desert coast and contrasting harsh environments. Axis forces have militarized the area with camps, a radar tower, and an airbase. You must fight over possession of these critical points. In Al Sundan,
this looks a little
we've
cooler.
taken the vista used in a single-player war story under no flag and doubled down on air and land vehicle combat. With this, the location has been optimized for all-out multiplayer action. On this open map, it's up to you to shape
Is it just
the
me,
fight.
or do these map
With
trailers
large
seem kind of low
distances,
budget?
Vehicle-based team play and battles across ranges, you'll always have plenty of choices. Make good use of this sandbox to secure the win.
They're just kind of showing gameplay. Like, they're not really hyping it up that much. It's just kind of voiceover, generic gameplay. I figured they'd show some like badass trailers or something of the new content, but guess
Al
not.
Sundan is classic Battlefield. We can't wait to let you play it.
Yeah. That's amazing. So obviously Al Sundan was adapted from Under No Flag. So tell us a little bit about what that process was like.
Yeah, so usually, you know, when the guys when the team sort of focus on building these war stories, they want to create these nice narrative, linear experiences and sort of that really tell the story of World War II. But with Under No Flag, they sort of took a little bit of a different approach to this and sort of made this big, wide open experience. And that showed a lot of potential from a multiplayer perspective as well. So when we finished the game originally, the team wanted to sort of sit down and sort of a small group of them and take a shot at turning this into what could be an amazing Battlefield map. It's huge. This is a really big map. This is your sort of classic Battlefield sandbox map. This is where you're going to see, you know, tanks and planes and infantry and all of that together in sort of what is truly Battlefield. It's sort of built for that open world gameplay with, you know, depending on no matter how you want to play, there's something there for you.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And so how do I kind of, you know, adjust my strategy? Because obviously it's such a wide map. Like, what am I doing?
Well, I think if you look at it, there's room for all different play styles. So there's 6 flags on this when you're playing Conquest, and you can see here, even if you can see from the videos here, you've got, you know, when you go into the village, it's all about infantry play and speed and flanking through the things, and the bridge in the middle, it's all about, you know, sort of controlling that with infantry gameplay. And I think Mr. Battlefield the other day decided to just sit there with his tank and destroy me. But
it's just something that he likes to do.
He's kind of mean, but he's not mean. He's super nice. But
no, but most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for time because there's so much to get through. We've got so many announcements. When can we get our hands on Al Sundan?
But so this is the first map that we're going to come in with Chapter 4. So June 27th, this is going to be available day 1, Chapter 4 for everybody.
Nice, nice. Now we've got a couple more surprises to come, but before we get into all that, let's take a look at what's coming in August towards the end of Chapter 4.
Get up close and personal. With Chapter 4 defying the odds, new and intense close-quarter maps are coming to Battlefield 5. By popular demand, we're bringing more maps to players craving tighter types of multiplayer, specially tailored for intimate infantry combat. The new Battlefields will challenge your squad in unique ways. Teamwork, skill, and adaptation are your keys to victory. Fight through an explosives production facility in Lofoten Islands and unseat the Axis occupation in Provence. Prepare to assemble your team and rise above your enemies. And prepare to learn more about these new battlefields later in the year.
Light clap. Yeah.
Now, to help us break down these new maps, Ryan and I are joined by Mr. Battlefield himself, Lars Gustafsson. I don't know if you made that up yourself. But
That guy's always seemed cool.
because
I've
he
always
was
liked
nice,
that guy.
he
He
also
seems like a
let,
really nice guy.
point out
Nah, I
things
didn't
weird,
fall
but he
asleep. I
wasn't
almost
there.
did, though.
Worse than my Firestorm teammates. You just leave me behind everywhere.
But we can all understand why that
Yeah, yeah,
happens.
true.
Do you want to take over this one for
Sure,
the start?
don't mind if I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Lars, these are very different then to the two maps we've already shown so far today. Tell us about them.
They are. I mean, taking a step back, we've been closely monitoring how players engage in Tides of War, and no surprise, I mean, they love the bigger modes like Conquest. It's always been kind of a Battlefield pillar. But it's been super fun to watch how they engage with passion and dedication in the smaller modes, like Squad Conquest, for example, which really become a success. And with that in mind, then, we've, together with the DICE LA studio, they've been going at it, tailoring maps that are specially made for smaller modes. And as such, being able to give that, you know, the close quarter feeling, the tight, what you say, the intimate combat.
Intimate infantry combat.
Oh, yeah, we need that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Intimate infantry.
We're making that platoon when we get back.
I mean, what kind of the sort of like key strategies then when you're playing
But
close quarters on this map?
You know, as we see with these smaller game modes, I mean, the key to this is just really good team play, really good squad play. And so, you know, sticking together and not leaving anybody behind like Mr. Freeman over here. Unless he's
But I
just
mean,
not
what if you
being-
want to leave him behind? Can you?
Then it's acceptable. I think.
Because I would.
It's too beautiful.
Just show the game. Stop making jokes and stuff. And like,
Serenity, beautiful Nordic country.
how many people are watching
Kind
this?
of ripped open with gunfire.
30,000.
Villas and
What was the
and factory
peak?
equipment. And then Provence,
Is everybody
you know,
saying the
are
same
trying to
thing?
take my wife
Boring,
there, you know,
trash,
on the square.
Stop destroying
cringe,
places you want to take your family. It's
cringe.
weird.
I'll take Ryan.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
him instead.
F,
Beautiful
F,
cobblestone,
F,
you know, lots of good
boring.
routes, and it's the smaller
Oh,
maps really
man,
allows you
dude.
to master every inch of it. So it's really about
Yeah,
knowing
okay.
the
So we're kind of the
I mean,
same.
Again, we could go on and on to talk about all of these maps, but we've got one more map to show.
Why are
off.
they
I want to make sure we
talking,
have time
man?
to get through it. But first, Lars, you've brought with him some news about some kind of core gameplay updates. We know that you've all been waiting for, so you're excited about this one.
Like what?
Lars,
What
you
is
know
this?
how much time I'm spending online? Like,
I mean,
I am working.
just Battlefield, or let's not delve.
Big community features we've announced this month. Increase the max rank. Private games. Let's talk
Private
max rank.
games.
What can you tell
Let's
us?
talk max rank. We do
No.
know, and it's been loudly made to us, our kind of awareness that there are players out there too skilled who maxed out on rank 50 too quickly. So we've taken that to heart, and we now
To
taken
100?
the max rank from 50 to
To 100?
500. So it's
500,
quite a
wow.
leap.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's
Battlefield 500 now.
so truly a journey for our players to go on.
Ah!
moving forward.
Ah!
Train for
500!
Yeah, what are we getting?
Got it!
all in it, you know.
Ah!
So to start with, already from rank 51, you will be granted company coins for every rank up. But then at every, do we call them milestone ranks, you know, every 50th rank, you will get one shiny new rank up
F minus.
your skills, and also a beautiful set of dog tags. So lots of ways of showing off your mastery on your journey towards, you know, that the world domination. Definitely.
It's already happening.
August is the time. So it's almost
As
here.
long as they don't start ribbing each other about how they play
I
Firestorm,
wondered if we were talking about world
that's
domination or when that was happening. But
that's just really annoying when they're like,
the other massive thing that we know.
"Ah, yes, but I'm bad. Oh, huh, yes, you are. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave you next time in Firestorm." I was like, "Stop! Stop now!"
Previously, for those of you who've been with Battlefield, it was called RSP, the Rented Server Program. But now we're shifting over to private games. And what it means, the beautiful thing with it is, the baseline package that comes out is free for everyone that plays Battlefield 5. So a beautiful package. It's there to let you set up your servers and kind of create your experiences, whether you want to capture or, you know, play with your friends. And Freeman, you can play with us, for sure.
You can sit with them.
Sorry, Samuel.
And obviously, you know, you love getting all that community feedback, so hit him up, Mr. Battlefield at AOL.com, and let him know.
Well, just saying, yeah.
That is the thing, though. Like, we're not finished when we're done, right?
No, exactly. It's coming in, let's see,
September.
September, yeah. And at that time, I mean, we want you to dive on it, set up.
I'm
servers,
going
play
here.
it,
I'm gonna be
and give us
here in
feedback.
4
Since
days.
This is kind of the beginning of the journey with the private games. We want to hear what did we do right, and where should we shape up and take it an extra notch. So
At
be with us
AOL.com,
and be
yeah.
candid.
Okay, well, Lars, don't Don't tell Ryan, but you know you're my favourite for this. Thank you very much for it.
Do I still get to
We've got more though, Julia. We've got more.
Well, it's just going to get a bit weird and fighty up here in a minute. Well, as promised, we've got one more Battlefield map to show you. It's called Operation Underground. Lars, Ryan, talk us through what we're about to see. Yes, let's have a look.
Well, this is the ultimate.
Spit, what's your take on this?
So, Inge, you're on the.
What's your Oh, God.
Hey, mate, are you doing some fucking recording or like
No,
fucking
I'm
VOD
streaming.
on the shit?
We're live. You're live right now, so we're live. Like I'm streaming.
Oh, good,
it.
good,
Yeah.
good. Fucking people could hear me making fucking statement. Fucking. Oh, I want to go back to watching fucking Hornblower. This is bollocks.
I always stream the
Hey
E3
guys,
stuff.
do you like Battlefield? It's so crazy.
Oh my
wankers. Bollocks.
Oh, kids, do you like Battlefield? I like Operation Metro,
Oh my
the
God.
fucking most static meat grinder of a map we've ever fucking
Are you gonna
made.
are you gonna pick up those
my neck.
holographic sights for the Thompson?
I feel like a fucking woman going into labour. I am genuinely sweating. I have
Oh my
been
fucking
livid
God, dude.
for the past fucking like half hour. No, it's been even longer. Fuck me sideways.
Dude, you remember when I did those troll videos about like having the ACOG site and shit in World War One? Dude, even I thought that was a joke, man. And then I told you, like, I meme, but then like afterwards you're like, you know, it's probably gonna fucking happen though, and then it does, and you're just like, oh my God. Oh man.
So, honestly, the thing that pisses me off the most is like,
Oh yes, this is classic Battlefield. Fuck off, you.
Oh my
fucking
God.
real Battlefield.
Have you like, I don't know, man. Did you watch the rest of it, or are you just watching the Battlefield bit?
I've been watching it from the very fucking beginning. I was watching Hornblower before it. I want to go back. There's like a fucking
Oh my
prostate
God.
exam. With this far so far, might as well fucking get it over and done with.
There's so
to be
much
honest.
talking too. Like, have you noticed how they're just filling time? Like, they're filling so much time.
I will tell you a fact.
What?
Earlier, when they had the
Uh-huh.
Star Wars presentation, there was that great guy, that fucking great guy. Yeah, the great guy.
Yeah.
Fucking great guy. I got a genuine fucking headache 5 minutes after hearing him fucking talk.
Oh my God.
Genuine pain.
Oh man. What's this? Hold up. They're showing a preview. What is this? Oh wait, what? They're hiking now. Oh no.
Is this a return of the fucking bouldering?
I don't know, dude.
Bouldering come back to haunt
I've
us?
never seen so much non-gameplay shown in like an E3
Oh
presentation
yes, look at this
before.
fucking thing of a grand.
Battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic. Iwo Jima.
Is this just a common thing now?
I don't know,
Fucking
man.
game dev expenses aren't towards making fucking video games.
I
They're
don't
going on
know,
fucking
dude.
business trips.
I don't know.
Oh.
By capturing real-life environments and using suspects.
It's funny how they're showing all these fucking moles off.
How many games are gonna remake?
Showcases when they have the G43 with the
How
fucking
many
trigger behind
How many
the trigger
games
gun?
are gonna remake the M1 Grand and then act like it's original every time? They're like,
Yahoo!
we remade the M1 Grand with photorealistic texture. Like, yeah, you and like 50 other people in the past 6 months. Like, fuck, man. Like, there just needs to be one company that makes this once and then just like community commons it so everybody can just use the damn assets.
But
So
then
it's like
how could
everybody
you
can stop
justify
acting like
paying?
this is original. Like, oh shit, we got a Thompson.
But then how can we justify paying the slave drivers for our San Francisco art graduate?
I don't know, man.
So it's quite,
Honestly,
quite
this is
impressive.
so
We really
fucking
appreciate the team
bad.
putting in the
And
work.
it's like, oh yeah, the Americans. Wow, the Americans and the Japanese. You know what game had both like the Americans, Japanese, and other factions where it came out? You know, the original.
I don't know why that went offline all of a sudden. You guys missed so much, dude. There was so much shown. You missed her talking to him and him talking to her. Oh my gosh, you guys missed everything.
That's releasing this fall. We're also bringing
Please tell us the name of the game.
An increase in max rank from 50 to 5 in private games. Also, one final announcement. Starting today, you can play Battlefield 5 in the EA and Origin Access Vault.
Cool.
And through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month. Is that everything?
I think that pretty much covers it. I guess you can probably stay down here with them on the adults table, whatever.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks. That's the Battlefield Show.
Yeah, I'm Julia Hardy.
And I'm Freeman.
And if you're in the Los Angeles area, be sure to come and visit us in person at EA Play. Goodbye.
There we go. Sorry, the stream freaking died somehow, but it's okay. I got it fixed.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's depressing.
Did you watch
it? Did you watch the? Did you watch the Jedi thing at least?
Yeah, I watched it. It looks absolute wank.
Yeah.
Since when can we fucking brag about? Wow, our buttons. That attack, those 2 attacks require 2 button presses. Well, honestly, since when did that become a fucking bragging point?
I don't know, dude.
Quite different buttons.
I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's so weird.
What is this like fucking shit now? It's like it's
What, the
pretty
in-between
honorable,
stuff?
but what is it?
I mean, now it's
The
gonna be
fucking
like
Japanese promo?
FIFA. Is there gonna be more people that watch it for FIFA? I don't know. How many people are watching now? 26. See, everything's dropping views, dude. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's hard to watch this stuff.
How can they even do presentations about fucking kick the ball again for the not the 20th time, because they're out in the 90s as well.
I don't know, dude.
There have been over 20 fucking FIFA games and it
You
still
think-
hasn't changed.
You think there will be microtransactions in the Fallen Order game?
Oh yeah, of course there will be. Like they said, oh no, there won't be. There, yeah, we'll fucking.
Oh God.
We all fucking know it. Like, what? Also, the fucking cutesy robot companion, like, was their entire design aimed to say, okay, gentlemen, we got to make a design that will best transition into a Funko Pop figurine. Like,
yeah, because I was talking
at least
about the
fucking
robot
Gears of
and
War
stuff.
Funko were just straight up with it.
Yeah.
Like,
It just seems like every game, everything
retrospective
needs that
respect.
now, and they just every single iteration of every single like IP just has to every release has to be
Funko
there has to be
Pops.
one. The fuck is what is a Funko Pop? Is that what you call? Where the fuck does that term come from?
Don't you know what Funko Pops are?
I mean, kind of. I think is he talking about? Explain it to me.
You know, you always get those nerd podcasts, and they have all those exact same little block-headed figurines that all have those same dead fucking eyes on them.
Yeah,
You know those?
yeah.
Those are Funko Pops.
Yeah.
That's what they are, and they are the quintessential. I'm a geek and I'm a gamer. Like cred figurine. Like, because they're too much of a pussy to get some big titty anime fucking figurine to stick in their nerd cave.
That's why you've got like
Pussy.
17 though, right?
Yeah, fucking. No, I collect fucking Gunpla and fucking military.
Oh, did I pause the
surplus.
video? Shit, I don't care. Hold on, let me look at this. 4 minutes.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
No, dude, it doesn't, man.
Didn't change
Just
anything.
Fucking mute it. I don't know, dude.
Do you know how football's played?
Man, I was hoping there was gonna be like some hidden thing today. I thought they were gonna like drop something and be like.
See,
Titanfall
there's
3.
already enough here for a fucking extra long Kroby Cat special.
Where did you come up with this shit?
fucking. I'm livid.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know why. I
You need
fully expected this.
You need to
I
just.
fully
You need to
expected
host
this.
a
I'm
show.
still-
You need to do a fucking stream and like host these next time. I swear to God.
Aha,
I'll
that's a good
fucking
thing.
watch
It's my
it.
Brit Bong intellect. Shit for stream.
Oh my god, that's true. Your internet
Dude.
is pretty fucking bad.
I could do podcast maybe, but then again, my audio quality is always jack shit, even like my thing. So fuck me, I guess.
Alright, whatever. Anyways, go fucking do slave labor. What a fucking
Research shit. While I'm having a
Good.
fucking aneurysm.
I'm gonna finish this
God
shit.
damn.
I'll talk to you
Yeah,
later, you
yeah.
pussy. Fucking. We'll
Kick the
fucking.
ball,
Let's
football,
go fucking.
yay,
Let's go
ding,
fucking
ding,
get our
yahoo!
500 max rank and get that goddamn Thompson Hollow. All right, we'll hit that later. Sounds like a good idea.
God damn. Let's get this.
Just cut him off. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think I really give a fuck about the rest of this. Does anybody else here give a fuck about any of this? Yeah, I like Spitfire. He's funny. He makes me laugh so fucking hard every time. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my family for a bit. I don't spend enough time with them. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming out. You guys are dope. This has been kind of shit. But that's fine. I bet it's not going to be as awkward as the Bethesda one. So, Fallout 76, right? Bunch of fake clapping. Yeah, God! Oh! Oh, it just works, yeah! Oh, God, I'm paid to be here! Oh, please don't fire me! I don't know what Ubisoft is gonna do. I don't know, man. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Take care. Remember, Blue Drake loves you. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, fams.